Haunted places and world that will give you goosebumps. The majority of us are fascinated by tales of the supernatural, and our world is replete with spooky tales, such as UFO sightings in Transylvania, murders on a luxurious cruise liner, and ghosts haunting an abandoned castle. Ghost hunters frequently keep their eyes peeled in the hopes of catching sight of a spirit or ghost. We shouldn't rely on ghost hunters. Rather, we should explore some of the most terrifying locations on our own. It is an experience that lasts a lifetime and is something that everyone should try at least once in their lives. Number 8. Hoia Baciu Forest, Romania. As soon as a UFO was captured on film by a military technician floating above the woodland in 1968, Hoia Baciu became famous throughout the world for its alleged paranormal activity. Most people believe that it is the location that is responsible for the disappearance of visitors. People who have traveled through the woodlands but have not been transported to another realm have reported experiencing rashes, nausea, and anxiety as a result of their journey. Because of the creepy trees that populate the area, locals refer to it as the Bermuda Triangle of Transylvania. It is believed to be one of the creepiest places in the world, and having the opportunity to visit there is something to look forward to. The most important airline that operates flights to Romania is called Tarom, and other airlines that fly there include British Airways, Blue Air, and Ryanair. From Transylvania down to the Black Sea, Romania is well connected by road, starting in Bucharest and working its way east. Number 7. Mexico's Island of the Dolls, Isla de las Muecas. These dolls are not your run-of-the-mill dolls at all. They are found all around the island and communicate with each other by moving their hands and whispering. They even get boatmen to come to the island with them. Isn't that creepy? The very first thing you see when you arrive at the island will be enough to give you chills. In 1950, Don Julian Santana Barrera was looking for peace and found it on an island in Xochimilco. As he was exploring the area, he came across the body of a young woman floating in the lake nearby, making it one of the most terrifying locations on the planet. Because he wanted to show respect for the girl, he hung the body from a tree. Soon after, he became aware of the presence of the spirit and proceeded to hang additional dolls from the tree. Both the United States and Canada are served by airlines that offer direct flights to Mexico. Canada's Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel is our number 6 pick. The Fairmont Banff Springs is located at least 80 miles, 130 kilometers, to the east of Calgary International Airport, which is the airport that is located the closest to the hotel. The hotel is accessible by a variety of vehicles, including private automobiles, taxis, and limousines. People will not have any trouble finding their way to the hotel because of the excellent road connections. The hotel was constructed in 1888 to attract tourists and sell train tickets. It is located in Banff National Park and is surrounded by the Rocky Mountains. It's not the building itself, but as you get inside the hotel, the atmosphere takes on a gothic flavor. There have been stories told about ghosts, including one about a bride who was claimed to have died after falling down the stairs on her wedding day. There was a bellman named Sam who worked at the hotel until 1975. It is alleged that his ghost still haunts the building and pulls shifts to assist guests with their luggage before vanishing. It is one of the most terrifying destinations in the world, yet everyone should try to go there at least once in their lives. Number 5. Aokigahara, Japan. People who are intent on ending their lives will find that the Aokigahara forest is a terrible place to do so. Since the 1950s, there has been a startling increase of between 10 and 30 percentage points in the incidence of suicide. In 2003, 105 deaths by suicide were documented. It is rumored to be among the most terrifying attractions in the entire globe. The Japanese spiritualists believe that the suicides have contaminated the trees, which has led to the emergence of supernatural phenomena and has discouraged people from venturing deeper into the forest. To get the most terrifying experiences of a lifetime, it is recommended that tourists go there when they are on vacation in Japan. Therefore, while you are in Japan, you should go to the forest just to get a feel for how terrifying it can be. Number 4. The Eastern State Penitentiary, which is located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Built in 1829, the Eastern State Penitentiary was modeled after a castle and featured a solitary confinement unit. The inmates ate, lived, and worked out all by themselves in isolation. A close associate was locked up in the cell, and a security officer would cover his head with a hood so that he couldn't be seen. In 1913, the prison was so full that it was forced to do away with its solitary confinement regime. In 1970, it was finally put out of business. It is currently visited by many people from all over the world, and there have been reports of unexplained occurrences there, such as the sound of disembodied laughter, dark figures, and footsteps that pace back and forth. People say that it is one of the scariest places in the world and that everyone should go there at least once in their lives. It is an experience that can only be had once in a lifetime. Number 3. The ossuary at Sedlec in the Czech Republic. If you claim or think that you've experienced everything there is to see, you need to rethink that statement. From the exterior, the Sedlec ossuary, which is located in Sedlec, which is one of Kutná-Hora, Czech Republic suburbs, does not have a particularly impressive appearance. After entering the building, you will discover that it is one of the most awe-inspiring views in the entire globe because it is artistically decorated with more than 40,000 human skeletons. It is sometimes referred to as the Bone Church or the Church of Bones. It is claimed to be one of the most terrifying places in the world to visit, even though it can appear to be fascinating. The enormous bone chandelier that hangs amid the Church of Bones is the one object that visitors really must have a look at. Number 2. Poveglia is located in Italy. Poveglia, which is one of the most disguised islands in Italy, is a place where one can find bones and skulls slamming against the coasts or a boat being caught in a pile of human bones. Poveglia is one of the most disguised islands in Italy. There have been a number of unexplained occurrences on the island, including the death of a psychic doctor who was strangled to death by forces that cannot be explained by natural causes. People should go there at least once because it is one of the most terrifying locations in the world, and since there is already so much interest in it, they should go there more than once. Because events of this nature only take place once, it is important to make the most of the experience. Number 1. The Cemetery of Bonaventure in Savannah. It is thought that Savannah was built on top of Native American burial grounds, which is why it is considered to be one of the most haunted places in the United States. As a result, Savannah has had its fair share of tragic events that have been portrayed in movies. The Bonaventure Cemetery, which is one of the most well-known cemeteries, was featured on the cover of the book Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. On the cover was a statue of a young girl named Gracie Watson, who passed away at the age of 6 as a result of pneumonia. There are rumors that the statue is capable of shedding real tears. Those who are highly inquisitive should consider doing it because it is one of the many activities they can do in Savannah. If you like this video, follow us and you will find many videos that will help you to transform your life. Thanks for watching all the video. Please subscribe and hit the bell. See you soon.